Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm making acoustic soup, my own special recipe. First I add some musical ingredients to make what the old Cockney rappers call a loop-de-loop. I need congas, one guitar, two guitars, and a honk of horns. Thicken that a bit. Okay, we're cooking. Hubble, bubble, toil and trouble. Shovel in the next thing. Double whisk to mix in. Something is still missing from my cauldron stew. Would you mind your head being dunked in it too? Shall I tell you what's in my pot? I've got an ostrich from Norwich, a sultan from Bolton, a jester from Leicester, a bailiff from Cardiff, a Manchester raindrop, a Somerset snowdrop, a Birmingham grub stop, a Canterbury tea shop, the American nightmare, a Canadian bear scare, a Swiss cheese grater, a Hungarian waiter, a Polish white eagle, a Portuguese cockerel, a Scottish laird's bonnet, an ancient Greek's sonnet. Let's add some bass guitar. What's in my pot? Let me tell ya, I've got the childhood pajamas of Barack Obama, the slain Che Guevara's blood-stained balaclava, the scrolls of dishonor from Sodom and Gomorrah, and a little mouse with clogs on from old Amsterdam harbour, the warm trigger finger of a hot shotgun slinger, the icy demeanour of a Cold War fixer, a gold medal ribbon from the gods of Olympus, the Gruffalo child's x-ray as a one-day-old fetus. Hubble, bubble, toil and trouble. Shovel in the next thing. Double whisk to mix in. Something is still missing from my cauldron stew. Would you mind your head being dunked in it too? Add more guitar. Shall I tell ya what's in my pot? I've got the devil witch Beelzebub set aside for Freddy, Stanley Matthews muddied boots from 53 at Wembley, the barber's photographs of all them Penny Lane heads, a Gotham City backstage pass for Bruce Wayne's butler Alfred, the prison clothes of Al Capone, the nose hair of Tom Lehrer, Brian Cox's applesauce, Harrison Ford Sierra, a fingerprint of Gustav Klimt, the earwax of Picasso, the uncried tears of Britney Spears, Francis of Assisi Sparrow. Add a little bit more guitar. Let me tell ya what's in my pot. I've got Aristotle's water bottle, the untapped wit of Marquis Smith, a circus tent of Jerry Cottles, Santa's uncrossed naughty list, an unrecorded Woody Guthrie long lost Dust Bowl ballad, a melon-watered Gwyneth Paltrow guacamole salad, the Bronte sisters' diary with their penciled illustrations, and Frank's incense, Abba's gold, and Merton's railway station, the Loch Ness Monster's swimming trunks, and Olga Corbett's gym slip, the tuning forks of Victor Borger, the fallen London bridges, Hubble, bubble, toil and trouble, shovel in the next thing, double whisk to mix in. Something is still missing from my cauldron stew. Would you mind your head being dunked in it too? Let's sprinkle in some synth. Shall I tell ya what's in my pot? A goon show tape that no one's heard since broadcast in the 50s, a Rembrandt painting hidden since the war to thwart the Nazis, a Mr. Mustard banknote from the Sergeant Peppermint, Thomas Chippendale's favourite chisel, William Caxton's last known print, the slashed and bloodied shower curtain from the Bates Motel, a ladle full of iron brew drawn today from Jessie's well, an instrument of torture from the Marquis de Sade collection, the marginalia scribblings on St. Augustine's Confessions. What's in my pot? A marijuana spliff flushed halfway down the White House toilet, a helicopter ejector seat complete with missing pilot, a Turkish wrestler's jockstrap in a Harrods branded tote bag, the outside edge of where everything ends up when it's banished. Hubble, bubble, toil and trouble, shovel in the next thing, double whisk to mix in. Something is still missing from my cauldron stew. Would you mind your head being dunked in it too? I'm famished, it's time to get this finished. When I said mind your head, what I meant was I wouldn't mind your head at all. Thanks very much, your bonds dunked once as seasoning would add the finishing touch. Your taste buds would love it too. They'll have never felt more alive. Just lean over my wizard's cauldron here and hand me that carving knife. Mind your head, mind your head, mind your head. Oops, chop chop. Now we're really cooking. Super. Tastes like chicken.